So I'm getting ready to make my 3 afternoon meals. So I put 3 chicken thighs and next what I'll do is I'll season it with a little bit of garlic. Chicken thighs are about 4 ounces a piece. Each chicken thigh is about 150 grams of calories. I'm sorry, 150 calories. They're about 17 grams of protein a piece. Next, I will put my lovely green beans in there. Just let it simmer over top. It'll help cook the meat more, and then a lot of the fat will go into the green beans while it's cooking. And you know me, I like that fat, baby. So it's only because I need the energy. I just need it, man. I live on it. So yeah, here we go. I don't like to clean a lot, so I use a hot plate. You see? Given to me by someone that really cares and loves me a lot. Next, I will put my rice in there as well. So generally, they say 1 serving of rice is 1/4 cup. So I would only need a cup of rice to go in there. Had to give my handy dandy scooper. I already had a bag of rice open, so I'm gonna take it out of here. That's a 1/2 cup of rice. I'll put another cup of rice, 1/2 cup in there. Right? So that goes there. And to make sure the rice is fully cooked, I'll have to put, I think it's 2 cups of water for every 1 cup of wash, 1 cup of rice. So one cup of rice with 1.5 cups of water. So yeah, put 2 cups of rice, 2 cups of water in there, just so I know it gets cooked. A little handy dandy protein cup, you know it got the ounces on there. What I'll do is make sure the rice is in the water. Yes, I wash my hands, don't worry. I'm a very clean freak with this when it comes to this. Especially being in Korea, you know, like, oh lordy. We got so many things going on over here. Want to go ahead and season it? Bum, bum, bum. Yes, I like salt. There's theory on salt too, like, oh, you got too much sodium, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, there's sodium in everything you eat. Everything, even in your water, there's a little bit of sodium. So, put a little bit of pepper in there. And you know, I'm half Italian, so I always gotta have some garlic in there. Gotta have a little something from home. There we go. I'll put this at 325 and let it cook for about an hour. Check it. Yeah, put this stuff up. Clean dude. If anybody knows me, they know like how clean, like, oh man, got like OCD issues with that. I don't like clutter either. But anyways, now I'm gonna get ready to do my laundry. I gotta put my laundry away, and then I got that big interview tomorrow for my first sergeant position. Just something the military does, you know, make sure they're putting the right leader in the right position. They chose the right person, and you know, it's about responsibility. So, grab me something to drink. Go into my bedroom. Remember, I told you I'm doing laundry, so I'll make sure all the laundry is done by the weekend. I just fold it up. Done. So don't judge me. I think I'm gonna move around the room too, like yeah. Cause being by the window is like. Sorry. Being by the window is like cold for some reason, so. Yeah, let's do that first, so it'll be easier. So I got my sheets in the dryer. Try to, you know, clean up. Not because, you know, the other thing, but just because I'm just really, yeah. Anyway. So today is actually the first day that I really slept in, and so my sleep has been messed up since I got here. Actually, my sleep's been messed up since Ranger School. I don't try to blame a lot of things on Ranger School because I truly believe that you can overcome those kinds of things. If you really put your mind to it. I just choose not to sleep because I like to get up, dark skirt early, and go run and do my ab work and you know, just get myself mentally prepared for the day. Gives me time to think about what I gotta put out to my platoon sergeants. gonna put the computer desk on that side because the internet's over there. Plus, to me, I feel like something I learned growing up as a kid is like, cause, yeah, I don't know, like I was locked up from the time I was probably 11 till I was 17. So we always had to move furniture around, so we didn't get complacent. And oh yeah, let me tell you, some things were a headache, and some things I just got OCD with. That was one. I wish I could change it, but I can't. That's who I am. A lot of my friends and family know like how I am. I don't like keep things the same all the time. I get like a little spontaneous about that. I gotta hurry up. I gotta stretch, I still gotta pose. Practice on posing. So this year, I'm gonna do physique. And the reason why I'm choosing physique, it also depends on how low in body fat I can get without taking away my muscle. Because I've worked so hard. Like, since I was, so I got introduced to lifting weights when I was about 15. I was playing baseball, and my coach is like, "What are you doing?" My football coach. I'm like, "I don't know. I've always played baseball," and he's like, "Come on, man, you need to pay attention to what you're better at, right?" And not that I wasn't good at baseball, but I didn't have a love for it, you know what I mean? And I was big. I was a really good football player. I ended up going to college and playing ball. A lot of people don't know that because I don't talk about it, but to me, it was a failure because I partied too much in college anyways. I lost my scholarship, and I just had to deal with that. I think I like the bed better like this, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Plus, all the plugs are in the right places, So yeah. So that being said, I ended up coming home. Oh, I just totally took me away from lifting. So I started powerlifting in high school at the age of 15. I was a sophomore. Was I a sophomore? No, I was a freshman. Yeah, I was a freshman. I stopped playing baseball. I continued wrestling, and I also continued playing football. I played lacrosse here and there, and rugby. Rugby is big where I'm from, and I ended up playing for the Army later on in my life. But as a powerlifter, I started out at 171, worked my way up to 189, and then from, basically same as wrestling, and then I ended up finishing out my junior year as a 198 Pennsylvania State National Championship champion. I was able to squat, and this is with the squat suit and the bench shirt, with knee wraps. I finished out at 2,200 pounds that year. It was a 600-pound squat, 600-pound deadlift, and a 325-pound bench. And this was at the age of 17? Yeah, I was 17. But I was big. I was massive. By my senior year, I got up to 230 pounds. I was squatting and deadlifting 700 pounds, bench pressing 315 pounds for reps. And it was all like the powerlifter theory, you know. I was big and bulky. On the field, I was a monster. So I ended up getting a football scholarship at a college called Williamson Technical Institute. They give you your associate's degree. On top of that, you got your certification in the trade that you decided to do. And I wanted to be a mason. Because to me, I think masonry is the shiznizzy. It develops you over the years. It's hard work. People say it's backbreaking, but I think it's just because you get yourself involved in like drinking and smoking and all that other crazy stuff that trade industry men get themselves into. But I think if you stay away from it and you work out and you train and you keep yourself proficient in your trade, it becomes a part of you, and it actually improves you instead of decreasing you. But anyways, just like how I think about being a soldier. We're gonna have to move us. So I'm gonna move us over here for the time being. Hey, yeah, it's my ad roller. I am going to move. I'm going to move my dresser over here. Oh, I got these wonderful Hawaiian beads in Hawaii. We're gonna go there for to do an overview on some training we're gonna be executing over there. Can't talk much about it, anyways. Army thing. So I continued lifting throughout my life, even as I got kicked out of college. I came home as a boxer, and I still had to do strength conditioning. As a boxer, I think that's where I got the mentality of building muscle equally, proper symmetry, and I fell in love with it. Honestly, like, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense to me. Like, I should have been bodybuilding my entire life, learning how to pose and you know, and nowadays there's so many different classes in bodybuilding. Sorry, I'm putting you on the charger because I don't want you to die. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, I like making little sound effects here and there. I think it brings out your, you know, the kid in you, and just your general like imagination. One thing I had to learn to develop over the years as a child, which I encourage every parent to teach their kids about their imagination and go and play war, or, you know, let's go to the kitchen, little play kitchen and make food, you know, like teach them those kinds of things, because I think we forget about that when we have technology like I'm using right now. Oh, anyways, let's move this lamp over here. Dun, dun, dun. See what happens when you move stuff? Like, I've been looking for these forever. Forever and ever and ever. Now, put the TV up here. Get all these these cords out of the way. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Oh Lord. That looks so much better. Yes, it does. All right. Yep. Bring back in this beautiful computer desk. Side check. It'll fit. Look at that. Oh no. I'm the man. Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm not even paying attention to you over there. I'm sorry. I get a little excited when I see that. When I, anyway. You plug in my lamp. So then when I joined the Army, a little bit about boxing. I was a really good fighter. I was Golden Glove, Pennsylvania Golden Glove champion at heavyweight. I started in light heavyweight, or not light heavyweight, but super heavyweight, because like I said, I was 225 pounds, and that was really big, really big, and it really sucked. Even though I won, I still had a lot to learn and bring to the table. Because I guess you could say, if you grew up fighting, especially, I did, you have some natural reactions to fighting, like, jabs and right hands. And then you just have your general haymakers. I think everyone has, or at least every A-type male tries to do when they're losing. Anyways, put this back in the living room somewhere. Because I plan on getting on a treadmill for here. Eventually. So I don't have to go running outside. That's what I do now. Go run. Because I already have to run with my troops, but if I can run inside, I can do so. And no, I don't need nothing big, This is perfect for me. I like this a lot better. It's a better setup. Yeah, get this out of here because I don't like all this clutter. Ow. Let's go check on that chicken, huh? I'll be right back. You know what? I'll take you with me. I'll just move some up there. All right, let's go check this out. Ooh. Well, hello. Look at that. It's coming out really, really good. Here, forgot to turn on the fan. So Kai Green is one of my inspirations. I just think that we have the same muscle belly type genetic, I guess you would have to say. I don't know, because I have really big legs. I don't know if you see my legs, but I generally can never get rid of them. I mean, they're leaned out. They're so veiny, but I just can't get rid of my legs. So, which, thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. They say you get your genetics from your dad, but for some reason, I got my mom's legs. Because my dad, he was a boxer too. He's got those chicken legs, and he played a lot of soccer, so he ran everywhere. And he just never had legs, you know. My mom, though, she got them freaking thunder thighs. She was in the Army too. God bless her soul. I love her so much. She drives me crazy sometimes when I call her, because she always wants to say, I miss you, mijo. I love you. Cuando vaya a la casa? You know, like, when am I going to come home? And I be like, woman, jeez, it's not that serious, you know? Like, but if you knew how your Mexican mother is, you know, if you grew up in a Hispanic home, I think it's all homes, you know, but because I don't like to categorize stuff, you know. I don't want to be like, oh, Mexican that, or African American this, or black that, or white this. Because if you have loving parents, you know, your mom loves you, and your dad, they're just always gonna generally want you home. So that being said, freaking, my mom is crazy. Like, when I come home, like, she's like, you're coming here. You're not going to go anywhere else. You know, like, and I just want to look at her like, woman, you know, like, can't be like that. You know, I got friends and family that want to see me. My little brothers, which they're not really little. My little brothers are both like 6'2", probably anywhere between 225 and 300 pounds. Yeah, one's a pro, fights MMA. My other little brother, he plays semi-pro football. Nino. I'm so proud of them, both of them. They've both been through a lot. We all have a tribe of kids. But anyways, and my little sister, I cannot tell you how much more proud of her I am. Oh, you know what? Let me turn this down a little bit, because I don't want it to burn. And so I'll go back in here. Let me... Did I turn on the wash? No, I didn't. Oh, there's... Okay, let me turn on the wash. It's just because it's for my workout clothes for tomorrow. go back over here. Put you back on the charger. Bam, bam, bam. So, just give you guys a little a little something about me. I was born in Los Angeles, California. I didn't live there long. My dad got incarcerated. Well, by those words, he got put in jail, and my mom wasn't gonna tolerate that, and we had no family in California because my grandmother, she passed away, and we just had no family, so, and we needed male influence in our life because I was out of control as a child, let me tell you. I had the police call on my mom, on me, because I wouldn't go to bed at night sometimes. It was the feeling of wanting the attention from my dad. Generally it was from my dad. But my dad wasn't there, and I always had my mom around, so it wasn't, like, to me, it wasn't enough. Jeez, come on, it's not that serious. I gotta make the bed before I put all these clothes away. So, yeah. My mother is Sicilian, actually. Her entire side of the family is Sicilian, Italian Sicilian. And then my father, he's Mexican. He's from Baja California. A city called Guadalajara, south of TJ. And then we also have family in Ensenada, not Guadalajara, Ensenada, I'm sorry. Guadalajara is where we have family as well. But pretty much most of what I mean by TJ is Tijuana. If you guys don't know what TJ is. That's where we moved to after my dad got before my dad got incarcerated. My first language was obviously Spanish, Mexicano. Yo puedo platicar poquito, pero no todo bueno. It's not good, but I can understand. Italian, honestly, the only thing I know is like buona noche, bella noche, bella donna, ciao. Sorry, I always flip my mattress, guys. So it's good for your back. And this mattress is kicking my ass. Holy shit. That's weird. Sometimes I forget this isn't clean. Anyways. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Left Mexico, came back to the States after my dad got his green card. And that's when my dad got in trouble. My mom and them got divorced. We moved to California. Not California, but Pennsylvania. I'm sorry. Where her family's from. My mom's side of the family. We came back one more time to California because my dad wanted to reconcile with my mom, and my mom thought, okay, we'll do it one more time, but it was actually 10 times worse. And there was a lot of things that I seen and things that we went through that I pray that no child has to go through or see. Um, and I will not tolerate those kinds of things in my life or in my family. But anyways, yeah. So I moved back to Pennsylvania with my mom after they had their second fallout. And let me tell you, if you have never taken a bus ride from Los Angeles, California to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you need to do it because it's awesome. Like, you see everything in the country, everything, like every major like city, you know, one of the seven wonders, that being the Grand Canyon, if you guys don't know. Like, it's amazing. It's just very beautiful, and you really appreciate where you live, you know, because in other countries you can't do what we do here. Can't travel without the freedom of going through every state. You can't look at certain people, you can't talk to certain people. You just it's weird, man. And I appreciate, you know, where I come from, you know. But if you haven't done it, it's cheap. It's 3 days, 2 nights. It drives straight through. And just embrace, you know, just like I don't know the proper word. Savory is the moments. I guess that'd be a good word. Savory, like, you go, like, embrace it. But anyways, I got in trouble, and that's when I went to the Mills, and I did powerlifting and football, and again, football scholarship, all that good stuff. But we'll catch up more tomorrow. So I got a lot of stuff to do today. I gotta get my ASUs ready for my interview tomorrow, and call my daughters. Like I said, it's Gigi's birthday today. She turns 12. Man, so proud of that kid. So proud of her. And then my little Sophie, she turns 5. And she reminds me of myself so much as a baby. You know, just being obnoxious and wanting mommy's attention all the time. She always had to be center. She's always got to be center of attention. Gigi's like her mommy. Very, very smart. And you can tell they got their good looks from their mommy, because yeah, I don't want them looking like me, and they look like an oversized gorilla. Anyways, good night, or good morning, wherever you're at. Thank you for talking with me, and let me talk with you. Share my bio. I'll continue more tomorrow. We'll go over like what I do, like, you know, certain things I can tell you, certain things I can't tell you. Just the day-to-day life of Octavio, you know, myself, me. Hopefully I give people inspiration. Hopefully I can help you get through things. Hope you not make mistakes. Give you a little wisdom, a little knowledge, because I sure have made a lot of mistakes in my life. And all you can continue to do is assess them and move on, you know, like, and try not to make them again. I don't want you to be perfect. It's impossible. You will not make every decision right, but don't regret the decisions you make. Be proud of what you do. Swallow your pride when you need to. And what I mean by that is be humble. Listen to others, because what their insight may have for you may give you an easier path for you to walk. And smile, because some days that's going to be the only thing that gets you through, is your smile, is you. Take care, friends and fam.